Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to another What I Eat in a Week video. If you guys don't know what this is, well, it's pretty self-explanatory. I show you guys everything I eat in a week, or everything I ate in a week as a vegan, as a cheap and lazy vegan to be specific. If you guys missed the last one that I did, don't forget to check that out. I will leave a link to that down below in the description box, or you can click the top right corner of the screen or tap it if you're on your mobile phone. Without further ado, let's get started with day number 1, which was a Sunday. Alright, we're gonna get started with breakfast. So I'm having some smoked tofu scramble. This is smoked tofu with some black beans, some veggie ground, which is basically like the vegan version of ground beef. And we also have some cilantro and some green onion in there. And these were basically just leftovers from my Mexican mukbang video that I did. If you guys haven't seen that, you can check that out. Link will be down below. And I also have some grapes, some strawberries, piece of toast, and some coffee. Also gonna drink some homemade kombucha, which I love so much, and you will see it very often in this video. And this day was very lazy. I basically wanted to eat, food that I already had. So this is a meal from one of my meal prep videos that I did previously that I had frozen. This is just some red curry pasta with some chickpeas and some vegetables. And I just heated it up, and it looks a bit weird because my microwave was acting up and I don't think it heated it up properly, but it was still delicious. And if you guys want to see that meal prep video for the recipe for this, I'll link that down below. Everything will be linked down below, basically. And I decided to go to a cafe to get some work done, so of course I'm going to drink some coffee. And generally I do like to drink black coffee, so that is what I'm doing. And then dinner, of course, another meal prep frozen meal, okay? Seriously, meal preps are amazing because you can be lazy later on. People always watch my meal preps and they're like, you're not lazy, but it's for future laziness. Do you see what I mean? Anyways, I'm having this, I believe this is lentil curry with some brown rice and some green beans, and you just want to heat that baby up. Alright, so now we microwave it, and then we will plate it nicely. As you can see here, this is so beautiful. So much better than when it's in the box, isn't it? So I plated it nicely, and I topped the curry with some green onion, cilantro, and then of course I have, green beans and Brussels sprouts, because apparently I'm fancy. And then I have here some frozen dumplings that I fried up. These are just store-bought, pre-made frozen dumplings, and these are so good. I bought them at the Korean store, and yeah, that's my dinner. Alright, so day 2, it's Monday. We're making oatmeal, which I very rarely do. As a vegan, this is very, very weird that I don't really eat a lot of oatmeal. But I wanted to make this like coconut oatmeal thing. So I'm taking some coconut milk and some oatmeal on the pot. And I'm adding a little bit of brown sugar. And I also wanted to add some frozen mangoes. So I wanted to make kind of like a, like mango sticky rice, but like I wanted to make it like oatmeal style. I know, I'd be creative as hell. Okay, so we're just cooking that up. And there you go. Yeah, I very rarely eat oatmeal. I don't know what it is. I'm not like the biggest fan of oatmeal. I like it, but I don't know. I just don't make it very often. We're gonna top it with some hemp seeds for some extra nutrition. And then of course I had some coffee. This time I am adding a little bit of coconut milk in there just because I had that can open, so I was like, why not? So that was pretty good. And then for lunch I'm having this like lentil and sweet potato mixture. My mom made this. I don't know exactly what's in it, but it's very, very simple. It's just lentils and sweet potatoes just kind of like cooked together, and just seasoned with salt. And I added some sriracha on top, and then on top of the rice there is just this seaweed snack that I crumbled up, and it's actually really good. For dinner, I'm having a stir fry where I basically add everything that I need to get rid of. So I have some onions, some carrots, I also added some bean sprouts, and some black beans. So we're just gonna stir fry that baby up. And I also added some frozen vegetables in there just to add a little bit more. And then for the sauce, I'm using this sauce called bulgogi sauce. This is a Korean barbecue sauce that I love to use for stir fry. If you guys want the recipe for that, I'll link that down below. And then I also added some enoki mushrooms, which you can find in Asian supermarkets, which I love. And yeah, that's it. You just let that cook, and I'm going to serve it with rice, because rice is life. And for dessert, I had a small amount of this Ben & Jerry's PB and Cookies non-dairy ice cream that I had in my freezer, which is delicious. And for another snack, I guess I had some mixed nuts and some tortilla chips with salsa and some of the leftover smoked tofu scramble from the day before. Alright guys, it is day 3. Let's get a hold of this very artsy kombucha pouring shot. Love it. This is, I think, blueberry kombucha. Ugh, so good. So then I'm also having toast. stuffing that in the toaster, getting some avocado. And I mean, it's not the best looking avocado, but it's avocado, so I still love it. And yeah, I mean, that's what an avocado looks like. Okay, so then we're just going to take that piece of toast and just spread that avocado, because avocado spread on toast is just one of the best things ever. It's kind of basic, but it's great. And then I'm also sprinkling some lime juice on top. And I guess I still have more of this leftover scrambled tofu thing, so I'm putting that on top of this avocado and toast because I'm fancy. And again, because I'm fancy, I'm putting some cilantro on top. And there's my breakfast. It's kind of like restaurant style. Honey, like if they served this at a restaurant, I would eat it. It would probably be like $20, but still. And I'm having a matcha latte for a snack because matcha is great. And then for lunch, I'm having some rice with this tofu and vegetable stir fry. This I got at my mother's cafe. And I also had some mixed nuts and some dates for a snack. And then for dinner, I'm having some rice noodles because I have like 1,000,001 packages of rice noodles that I need to use. So I guess I'm using pine nuts. Are these pine nuts? Nope, those are not pine nuts. Those are pieces of corn. And I'm having some of that leftover stir fry from yesterday, the day before, with some frozen corn. I don't know why I thought that was pine nuts. It just looked like pine nuts. I don't know what it is. Anyways, I'm just stir frying that. And then I just threw in the rice noodles that I softened in the hot water. And yeah, it's basically the same thing as I had yesterday, except for with some sriracha and with noodles instead of rice. And I guess pine nuts. And then I guess I was hungry still, so I had another avocado on toast with nutritional yeast and sriracha. Alright, breakfast time. I'm having the best thing ever, which is sriracha smoked tofu. What is my life? So I chopped that up and I'm having it with some of this leftover creamy pasta that I had in the freezer, of course. And if you guys want the recipe for that, I will link that down below. I just topped it with some nutritional yeast and this was so good. And then, of course, I'm having kombucha. Surprise! Am I getting predictable yet? And for another snack, I'm having some vanilla latte. No, this is not a vanilla. Why do I keep saying things that aren't true? So this is an almond milk latte. And then for lunch, I'm having a quinoa salad. There's avocado in there. There's, what else is in that salad? It is tomato, avocado, bell pepper, broccoli, and olives. And I'm having that on a bed of greens because greens are life. And this salad, once again, I got it from my mother's cafe because I am always there. And then I topped it with some almonds. And if you guys follow my vlog channel, you've probably seen this before. This is me having dinner out. I actually went out with my friend Daniel, as you can see here, and we went to my favorite ramen place, and we are having some vegan ramen with this fried Brussels sprout tempura, which is delicious, and some of this creamy vegan ramen, which I honestly think is the best vegan ramen I've ever had. And also the Brussels sprout tempura is really good too. So yeah, I'm having some of that deliciousness and some beer. Let's move on to day 5, and I'm not gonna lie guys, I was a little hungover this morning, so of course I crave instant noodles. I'm having half a package of instant noodles and I added some frozen dumplings in there. So if I want something bad, sometimes I just have a little bit of it so I don't feel super guilty, you know what I'm saying? So next for lunch, I'm having some sushi, and for these sushi rolls, I have here some sweet potato, some avocado, some roasted pepper in one sushi roll, and then I have some cucumber rolls that are the mini ones over there, and I also have some fried tofu, which was so delicious. And for dinner, I'm having the same thing as I did yesterday. I have that creamy pasta with some of that smoked tofu, and I have a side of a cucumber with this Korean dipping sauce, which I do have a recipe on, so link that down below. And then after dinner, I went out for bubble tea with a few of my friends. So I am having some, I believe this is mango bubble tea. It could be mango papaya, I'm not sure, but it's bubble tea and it's good. Welcome to day 6. Let's try to have something healthy, okay? So we're having a protein smoothie for breakfast. I'm gonna try to put in some healthy stuff in there. So let me show you guys what I'm putting in. So I have here some soy milk. and I have All Greens Superberry Concentrate. I also have a protein powder, which is chocolate flavored. This isn't my favorite, but I have it on hand, so I should probably use it. It's not too bad, so whatever. And I'm also having some hemp hearts, which I think is the same thing as hemp seeds, and some frozen bananas. And we are going to add all of that into a blender. And I also added a little bit of water, which I like to do in my smoothies, just to kind of thin it out a little bit. And then you blend it. Yes. And this was actually pretty good. I was pleasantly surprised. And for lunch, I went to this Thai vegan cafe. This is called Heart's Choices. If you guys follow my vlog channel, once again, you've seen this before, but I'm having this ginger chicken with cashew nuts meal. It came with some rice and some salad, and it was just okay, in my personal opinion. I talk about it more on my vlog channel, but yeah. Oh yeah, subscribe to my vlog channel. I will love you forever if you do. Links down below. And on this day, I actually filmed my meal prep video. So of course I did a meal prep because you need to do a meal prep to film a meal prep video. So for a snack, I had one of these chocolate peanut butter muffins that I made in my meal prep video. And yes, these are super yummy. So that was my snack. And for dinner, I had another meal prep meal. So I have some seitan veggie cashew stir fry, which was super delicious, and some rice and some cucumber. Alright, welcome to the final day. This is a Saturday, so I'm starting off with a latte once again. This is another almond milk latte, and I made it myself. I'm trying to learn how to make lattes. I'm not very good at it, but I tried. And I'm having a smoothie for breakfast, this time a green smoothie. I have kiwis in there. There's some kale as well, so I'm sticking that into a blender with some frozen, actually this is not frozen, a non-frozen banana, some orange juice, and some almond milk. And I'm gonna again top it off with a little bit of water, and we're gonna blend it off with some of this protein powder, and there you have it. And this is so good. I love putting orange juice in a smoothie, actually. It's super yummy. And for lunch, I'm having another meal prepped meal. This is the high protein spaghetti with bean balls that I made in my meal prep. Once again, if you want the recipe, link is down below. I'm having it with a side of salad. And this is basically a black bean spaghetti with garbanzo bean balls. And it's super yummy, full of protein, and I also topped it with some nutritional yeast. And I guess I made another green smoothie. This is just probably spinach with some banana and maybe some more protein powder. I honestly don't remember what I put in here, but I know there's some greens in there because it's green. And for a snack, I'm having another one of these chocolate peanut butter muffins. By the way, these are gluten-free and they are super delicious, so definitely check out the recipe. And for dinner, I was really craving tofu, and I wanted to make my spicy Korean style tofu. And that recipe, guys, is available in my ebook, which contains 60 different types of recipes. I have like sides and breakfast and lots of main meals, and very, very easy to follow and very, very easy recipes. So if you guys want this recipe, definitely check out the ebook if you don't have it already. I'm adding some frozen dumplings in there. That's not part of the recipe, but I wanted to add that in there because I'm switching it up a little bit. I didn't have onions, which I need for the original recipe. So anyways, yeah, this is basically like a Korean style tofu in a like delicious sweet and spicy sauce. And I'm also topping it with some toasted sesame seeds, of course. And oh my gosh, so delicious. Does that not look bomb? So I'm having that with some brown rice and a big side salad. Well, it's not so big, but a side salad. And of course, I decided to ruin my entire healthy day of eating with some alcohol. It was Saturday after all, so I'm having some beer with some friends. So yeah, it's all about that balance, people. Okay, if you eat healthy, make sure you have some alcohol to balance that out. All right, you guys, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is my What I Eat in a Week video number 2. If you guys want to check out number 1, once again, check out the link down below. All the recipes that I mentioned in this video will be linked down below if I have it available. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you are new here, don't forget to click the subscribe button. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye!